I think for most of my life, the internet has been using me, but now I'm finally turning things around. I had a much better day today, and the distraction deterrents that I put in place yesterday, they're pretty effective. You know what I did? I made my laptop boring as fuck, and I'd already done the same thing with my phone. And then it was like, huh, all right, now I just have no choice but to actually work on the things that are meaningful to me. And it's funny how when you create the space to do that, you kind of just start doing it. And it's true that there are these giant supercomputers that are aimed at our brains and are trying to rape and pillage as much of our attention as they can possibly strangle from us, but we don't have to just roll over. I think the future of the internet is going to be a lot less about superficial parasocial relationships and a lot more about developing meaningful community. And I think that to some extent that's already happening. But I think that for most of us, and at the very least speaking from my experience, that still the vast majority of our time on the internet is spent in less than meaningful ways. That's been my experience. But I think that there's room to change that. And so, my question for you today is the day 3 part of our challenge. Are you using the internet? Or is the internet using you? If you're using the internet, what are some of the strategies that you employ to make your time on it more meaningful? That could be blocking out the distractions or blocking in the actual work that needs doing. If it's using you right now, then what are some of the options that you're considering to take your time back, to take your attention back? Because yesterday was not the only day that I've been working on setting up some digital distraction deterrence, but it was the most aggressive and comprehensive version of it. And I'm starting to feel a lot better about my shields. So, just something to think about. Maybe build some shields.